want it. So the gentleman who was helping me take up and down the microphone stands doesn't do that for a living. Yet. Yeah. Um, really? You're going to be the funny one, huh? So we invited Mr. Hastings back again. He's been here for several years, and each year when he comes, he does something amazing. Last year it was jazz, modern, hip hop, and tap. And this year he's got something else up his sleeve. The students have worked very, very hard. He's an amazing human being, an amazing dancer, an amazing choreographer, and a fabulous teacher. A fabulous teacher. The one, the only, Mr. Bill Hastings.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. First of all, my apologies for the hat, but what's underneath it is much more scary than we ever anticipated. I have to say that our incredible student body this week, the last 3 weeks of the jazz program, are obviously quite international, not just in nature, but in reality, and have presented and brought so much to the stage with them. It's obvious how terrific they all are. It's fantastic. Also, in this particular number now, we're going to add a little international flavor in the music as well. And we have an extraordinary guest artist with us this evening, Mr. Jerry Leek, who hails from Boston. He's going to be playing tabla and several other instruments tonight, but he is an incredible, phenomenal, I believe, world-renowned percussionist. He's quite extraordinary. And he came this week to play in this piece, and also at the same time to teach the students a little bit about how to play tabla, how a little bit of the, I'll say counting, Jerry, forgive me for lack of the term that I can come up with my head right now, but in Hindi, the tabla language, and we're going to use a little bit of that in the piece tonight. Also, he'll be joined by Russ Nyberg, who's a percussionist, who'll be adding some extra instruments and playing in with us. Now, this piece, we're going to see just 2/3 of it. It's in 3 sections that all tie together. The name of the piece is Fever, because I believe that every time a dancer dances, or a singer sings, or a composer composes, a musician plays, and there's this kind of a fever that takes over and helps in the act of creation, in the process of creation. So we're going to start off with a section called the 5 winds. They represent the north, south, east, and west wind and the breath of inspiration. And they're going to create, if you will, we'll say a god. And this particular god is not unlike Shiva, perhaps, who is the god of dance and also god of destruction. And at the same time, she's going to wind up teaching them how to dance. And you'll notice at one moment that she's going to reach up in the air and grab something, which we've talked about the possibility of it being in a galaxy. And she's going to grab it and then eat it. And so therefore, nothing is permanent, except perhaps the love of our art. So tonight, I would like to hope you enjoy the first 2 sections of Fever. The second section will be involving the tabla even more. The third section is the actual song, a remix of the song Fever, which will be taking place tomorrow night in the Jazz Happening. It'll be added on. So enjoy yourself, and thank you very much for your hospitality.